MGTOW hybrid, motherfucker. I want you to think about something, gentlemen. I want you to think about the amount of money you've spent on women. And for some of you, like married guys and guys in relationships, the amount of money that you continue to spend on women. And there's so many different ways that we spend money on women, especially when we're in traditional situations such as relationships. Just imagine if you could calculate all of the money that you spent on a woman or because of a woman in the last 3 years. The last 3 years you were with a woman. I don't care if you are not with a woman now. I don't care if you were in six-month relationships over the last 5 years or whatever, but the last 3 years that you can condense all the expenses that you spent on women or that you spent because of women. It's far greater if you're married, because if you're married, you're paying for a bunch of crap that you don't use that she wanted. If you're not married, you just got a girlfriend, you taking her out and helping her with this and doing that for her, Valentine's and all that crap. And even if you're just dating, just taking her out, doing this, doing that, all of the stuff you've had to do and all of the money that you've had to spend on a woman or because of a woman, 3 years. That's, if you could calculate that amount, I guarantee you it's enough for you to have startup capital for your business. And she's partially responsible for the reason that you're still poor. Because if you're still working and paying bills, and if you couldn't go 4 or 5 months without that paycheck, you're poor. You're very poor. See, a woman is something that takes money away from you. And people are poor because they haven't built their wealth. And what does it take for you to build your wealth? Well, it takes some money, and it takes some time, and it takes some effort. And your woman is going to take all of those things away from you. Number one is the money. It took me about $10,000 to get my business started. And that $10,000 set me free and provides me with income greater than what I had at my good corporate job. 10,000 measly little bucks. You know what I'm saying? Freed me. And I couldn't have had a woman and did that, because when I tried to start businesses and I talked about business, when I had a woman, all my woman was talking about was me getting a job and working, and you need to be stable and all that crap, because that's all she knew. She was trying to limit my understanding to her understanding. And my understanding was far above and beyond her understanding. She's still working to this day. She's driving a nice BMW and she got a nice home and she's working her ass off and she's working the fuck out of her husband to pay for all of that crap. So, and I know this dude's not rich. So he can't go start a business, and where he's going to get $10,000 from? He ain't got it, because he's paying for her BMW and he's paying for his this and he's paying for the kids and he's paying for that. And she's keeping him poor. So remember, what you need to build wealth is money, time, and effort. And your woman is going to take all three of those from you. So we talked about the money. We talked about the money. Okay? You're taking thousands of dollars every year, and she's making you spend those thousands of dollars off on non-wealth building things. She's keeping you poor. You're poor because you don't have wealth. Wealth is ownership and control of something that pays you. So the dude that's playing on the basketball team is rich, and the dude that owns the basketball team is wealthy. So the dudes playing basketball, they rich and they getting checks, but they're working for them checks. And when they stop playing, they stop getting paid. These team owners are old white dudes, except for Michael Jordan in the NBA. They old white dudes and they ain't got to do shit but write checks and get money. They're wealthy. They could never show up to the team and they still get paid. LeBron got to go play ball. So wealth is ownership of something that pays you. If you own a whole bunch of apartment complexes, you have wealth. LeBron's rich, but he's not wealthy. He don't own Nike. If he come out and say the wrong thing, they gonna fire him. They gonna cancel his endorsement and probably sue him and take the money back they already gave him to prevent them from losing hundreds of millions. That's why he's such a good boy. He's a good boy, a good nigga for master. That's what they used to say back on the plantation. You gonna be a good nigga for master? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, master. Toby gonna be a good nigga for master. And LeBron is gonna be a good nigga for Nike and for the Cavaliers. Because he's not wealthy, he's rich. And if you have a job, you are not wealthy. You're poor. You miss about 3-4 checks, you under the damn house. And she's gonna prevent you from being able to build your wealth. All of your money that you're slaving for is going into things that she's directing that don't build wealth. Time, money, effort. So she's taking the money. Now what is she doing with your time? You know she's taking your time. She got you doing this, doing that. She wants you to spend time with her. She wants you to do this. She needs you to be here. She needs you to do this for her, that for her. You need to be using that time to build your wealth. She's robbing you of your time. Then when you want to go off and do this and do that, she's complaining that you need to be doing this or that. So you want to do something productive and she's beating you over the head with the fact that you need to be with her or doing what she think you need to be doing. I don't know why these women think they got the right to tell us what manhood is. How does a woman know how to define a man's manhood? They don't know how to be a man. They don't know nothing about being a man. We sit up there and listen to that shit. So she's robbing you of your money. She's robbing you of your time. And if you don't have time, then how can you put forth effort to build wealth? So when I was building my business, I had to take my paychecks. And fortunately, I didn't have a woman, thank God, or children. So I could live real budget conscious. I could live frugally. And I could live off half of my comfortable income and use the other half of my comfortable income productively, which I did to invest in my business. And I didn't have a woman dominating my time, so I could use my time productively. And because I had control over my time, I decided to put in the effort to build my wealth. So I combined my time, I combined my money, and I combined my effort into building my wealth. And that combination set me free. And you can't do that with a woman because she doesn't understand those concepts. She doesn't understand the concept of losing money month after month, money going out. They're used to buying crap with money. Shoes, purses, weaves, handbags, nails, whatever bullshit they buy, furniture, phones, bills, money going out. That's why if you're a young man, you don't need to be worrying about establishing a relationship with a woman. I'm not saying don't enjoy women, date women, but limit that and don't focus on that. And definitely don't focus on love and falling in no relationship and all of that crap. You need to be focusing on building your wealth. And you don't need to be trying to acquire a woman, a wife, or even a serious girlfriend before you have built your wealth. Because if you have a woman, she's going to keep you poor. She's going to keep you from your wealth. And that's not what you want. And that's not what you need. Women will keep you poor. Time, effort, money. It takes all three of those things to build wealth, and a woman is going to rob you of all three. So your woman will keep you poor. Your woman will keep you poor. Your woman will keep you poor. MGTOW hybrid, motherfucker.